Hey guys, my name is Gil, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to machine a speargun trigger pocket using a router table. Bear in mind there's no right or wrong way to do a trigger pocket for a speargun, but essentially what we're going to be doing is using a handheld router, no CNC machines, that's mounted upside down in a router table, and we're going to be doing it blind, which gets a little tricky because you can't see the blade or the router bit making the cut. But I'm going to show you how to set it up so that it's a nice and controlled cut. Even if you're not looking at the cutting operation, you'll have a good feel for what's going on using this setup that I'm going to show you. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so what we're going to do is set up your router fence. Here's my router table, and it's got a Bosch 1617 variable speed router mounted underneath, and I'm using the router lift here, and I can drive the router up and down with a drive screw, and raise and lower the bit using that screw here. And I've got a fence here. It's made out of wood, and I can split it down the middle. But in this case, for this operation, you want your fence continuous along the whole length. Here I have a centering bit. It's got a point, and I'm going to stick this into the router so I can start setting up here. First things first, I want to lift up the router all the way up. So. Okay, let's stick this in. And tighten that thing just a little bit. Doesn't have to be too tight. Okay, so that's the center, and you want to make sure you have a point of reference that tells you where the center of your bit is. So what I'll do is I'll put a piece of tape here. Let's do this. Okay. Okay, and you want to make a mark. If I had a pencil, get a pencil. And that's pretty much where the center is. And I want to put a line on my tape there. A vertical line. And a horizontal line helps as well. So that's my center. Okay. Okay. Next thing you want to do is set the distance to the fence. Now, my gun stock here, it's the dimensions of this stock is 2.25 wide by 1.25 inches high. Okay, so now what you want to do is basically set the distance. 2.25, remember? So half of 2.25 is 1.125, and I want to set the distance on my my calipers here, my digital calipers. 1.125. You want to lock that down, and then adjust the distance of your fence from the center of your centering bit, of your centering pin. So you just want to. Okay, that's pretty good. So lock down your fence. Make sure it's down tight. Okay. Now we can take this centering bit out. And then put your half-inch diameter straight bit in. Here's a half-inch diameter straight bit, and you want to make sure it's longer than the height, the overall height of your stock. Just throw that straight bit into the router. Okay, and then we'll lower that down all the way. So, and then you want to raise it until it's just at the surface of your table. So I put this square here, and I'll know the bit's flush with the surface, the top surface of the table when this thing starts to wobble. So I just slowly bring it up. There we go. It started to wobble. So actually I'll back it down a little bit just to make sure it clears. Okay. What you want to do basically is you also want to have some excess. So I've kind of drawn in my butt here, and I've allowed 3/4 of an inch of excess. And so later on I'm going to be cutting that away with the miter saw. But make sure you have some excess in the back here, and I'm going to show you why you'll need that. And draw in the location of your trigger. Mark the end, well, the back side and the forward side of your trigger, and you want to take this saddle square and then transcribe that line to the right side of the gun, and do that for the forward end as well. Forward end of your trigger mech. Now you want to also transcribe, take your square and do that for the underside of the gun. And I've already done that, as you can see. So it's this line here. That's my trigger, and this is the forward end of my trigger. So this is where we're, that's the limit of our machining operation here.